Hello and welcome to Agile Hybrid Coaching for Professionals. It's been a while that you've heard from our friend Roy here and myself on seminars that we put together for you. And this next seminar is really to enable you to be more effective in how you coach teams, not just in the world of Agile, but also hybridization. Because Roy, truth be told, when people use these frameworks in companies, they usually mix methods and practices, don't they, from both worlds?
Oh, absolutely, Phil. And I think it's important for us to use the tools that make the most sense for our context, for our situation. And hybridization is a very normal, especially normal approach, especially as organizations are going through transformation. This is normal stuff, right, Phil?
Absolutely, absolutely normal. So what Roy and I have done here for you is put together frameworks and ideas to propel you beyond just being a scrum master or a facilitator or someone who coaches in general, but to be able to put a more agile hybrid focus on it. So this course will introduce project managers and professionals to the concept of coaching in an agile hybrid environment. The course will introduce the concept of liberating questions, awareness, inducing concepts and tools to help guide an agile team to their true north. And Roy, you've done a whole lot of coaching and transformations. What are some of the things that a coach should have quality-wise coming into an environment like that?
Yeah, Phil, I've always thought that one of the most important things for coaches to have as a behavior, as an attribute, is empathy, understanding others, being able to listen to others. Emotional intelligence is core to being a leader, to career advancement. Let's face that as
Mm,
well, right?
sure.
If you want to improve, if you want to go further with your career, you need to have these qualities to make sure that you understand what other people are looking at, what they're feeling, right, Phil?
That's absolutely true. And I've learned a lot from observing how you maneuver through teams, Roy, when you ask questions and you give them space to reason and you give them a forum to be able to collaborate and get to answers. And those are some of the things that we're going to be sharing with our friends in this seminar. The course combines foundational agnostic coaching concepts from Maxwell Leadership, the John Maxwell team that I've learned, real world agile coaching from Roy, transformational ideas that he has implemented. We're bringing that together and we're helping people understand how to be effective. First of all, from an agnostic perspective, combined with a deep, heightened, agile sense of awareness, which you will get from interacting with our buddy Roy. Agile coaching involves a series of intentional conversations that empower teams and individuals to gain clarity and embody their calling. And Roy, I know you've been down this road so many times where teams think they need something only to realize they need something else. Can you touch on any of those instances where you started off as a coach and people think they know what they need only to realize it's something else?
Yeah, absolutely happens all the time. How many times I've been brought in say we need to have our teams do Scrum, right? So they're going off and they're talking about practices and really Scrum is just one way of doing things. And maybe what they really need is more focus on things beyond Scrum, the things that, the work, how do we get work into teams? And really the core to this is to truly understand the needs and don't just build things, don't just implement things. Understand what people are really looking for, what they're feeling, what their challenges are. And that's
Mm.
where coaching comes in. When you go into an organization, they think they know what they're doing, and it's part of your job as a coach is to influence them to discover what their problems really are, what their challenges really are, what they really need to accomplish. Because it's often not what they're asking for. I'm sure you've seen that a lot, Phil.
Absolutely, Roy. And it goes back to this whole point about the primary difference between agile coaching and consulting or mentoring. You draw out, I like the word you used, influence, and it's learning that tact, that balance between sometimes you may need to mentor, but there are other times where you need to draw out answers and gently influence. So agile coaching is based heavily on asking and guiding, whereas consulting and mentoring based on telling. We talk about the intentionality behind this coaching idea that we're going to be sharing with you. A seasoned coach uses techniques and processes that allow the subconscious to be brought into the conscious, resulting in transformational change. As Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious, conscious. It will rule your world and you will call it fate. You're going to learn a whole lot of stuff. Apart from all the stories that Roy has from his real world, you're going to learn what exactly coaching is, how it's different from mentoring. You're going to learn our unique framework. It's called the SPLICE coaching framework. You're also going to learn the ideals coaching model. And these are going to be building blocks that will help you when you go into companies, when you work with teams, for you to know exactly what to do or to have an idea of where to start. It's going to help guide you towards your true north. You're going to learn how to build and develop teams, how to coach through role playing and simulation. You're going to learn how to use a dedicated framework to structure and build agile teams. You're going to learn how to lead teams and individuals to reach their group and individual goals and point entire organizations in the right direction. So this is just the beginning of the conversation. If you would like to join us on this journey, I want to encourage you to go on down to our website, go on down to praizion.com. You'll be able to sign up there. You'll be able to register for this program. It's happening on the 10th of December. I also want to show you up here on the screen all the information that you need before you join. You can find right here, but it's on Saturday, December 10th. It's at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we're going for 3 hours. So what are you waiting for? Go on down to coach.hybridprojectmanagement.com. That's coach.hybridprojectmanagement.com. And Roy, any closing thoughts for our friends who may be thinking of joining this program?
Just hope that you see the value that you're going to get both personally for your organization, for your teams. There's huge value in learning how to be a great coach. It'll help you with your own career just because you'll learn how to listen better. You'll learn how to inspire, learn how to influence gently, right? And do it the right way by listening and getting others to discover their real challenges. Huge value in these kinds of sessions. So I hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much, Roy. Looking forward to seeing you all. Take care and bye for now.